Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another brand new festival playlist, Autumn Storm Season. I know yesterday I took kind of a day off, at least from the camera. If you didn't see it, it was actually a large departure from my normal content, drifting the new Toyota Soarer set to music. So check it out. This week though, our first reward car is that Mitsubishi FTO, a weird car. I think they said it might have been brought to the States, or I never saw one. I thought they were only like JDM stuff. We'll get a chance to drive it here. Sadly, it's not in the monthly rivals, but either way, we're going to win 20 points and we're going to grab it. Another Horizon Backstage Pass. I will go ahead and say there's another one in here. The only thing I haven't owned other than the spins, so we'll go ahead and buy that. Using my Forza-thon points. So that's cool. That is a lot, but it's like whatever. This week's weekly challenge car, Super Veloce, is the 1997 Lamborghini Diablo SV, hence Super Veloce. The third iteration of Lamborghini's V12 supercar, replacing the decades-old Lamborghini Countach that had been in production since 1974. No wonder I had a poster of that on my wall. It's like, what, 23 years? Oh my gosh. Long in the tooth, brother. Anyway, we'll jump into that in just a second. Today's daily That'll Do Pig, That'll Do, win a cross-country event in the 2554, that's a year, AMG, Transport Dynamics, M12S, Warthog, CST. Fun fact, I never played Halo, was never a Halo guy. That's where that's from if you didn't know. This is a Microsoft game that was to, Synergy. Here's the trial. There's our reward car up front, the Peugeot 207S. We're going to be racing 1990s rally, and we're going to be doing some rally racing, so that's cool. We have 3 event labs. I'm going to love that for the event lab showdown on Sunday. Speed Trap Drift Zone and Speed Zone, classic there in Mexico. 1990s Germany, they got some cool rides that they're showing off in all those thumbnails. We have 3 seasonal championships. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I stayed up late last night. I did the work. I got everything except for 1 point, but we can do that later because it's a rivals. So I just remembered yesterday, I was like, oh yeah, I said I would 100% this one. So yeah, I did that. Got all this stuff. So that means I'm going to have to do these seasonal championships and all that stuff. Anyway, later today, we're going to get to the treasure hunt, the photo challenge. We're not going to do hide and seek today. There's the monthly I was talking about, the monthly rivals. And here are the PRs and seasonal championships we will do at some point. But now moving on to this weekly challenge car, the 1997 Lamborghini Diablo SV. So we're going to go to Lamborghini, I like to say, and 97. Take it all the way back. Oh, Countach, too far. Okay, this black one I've driven before. I'm weird, I know, but if it says new, I don't like to use it. I'm going to keep it new. It's fun. All right, let's take a stab at the wheel here. And it already starts to come around on us. Chapter 2, Breathing Fire. Powered by a 5.7-liter V12, the 1997 Lamborghini Diablo SV was the first Lamborghini to break the 200 miles per hour speed barrier. Use all 530 horsepower to see if you can achieve that in yours. Let's go. Let's go. So if you guys didn't know, I use this route a lot. If you leave this way, from the Horizon Festival site, this is where I have set to home. But if you make the turns I make, you'll end up on the highway. So if we can't do it before then, we'll do it there. 200. I'm not doing any manual shifting at the moment. I'm just feeling the raw power. Imagine if you had to drive your car from back here. I think it's a better view for you, the viewer. But I always like to do POV. Oh my gosh. It was funny. Last night I was doing a lot of my races in like first person POV. Because I'm sitting behind my wheel anyway. But I was using controller because it was seasonal championship and they were actually kind of tough. I stopped doing them a long time ago because I'm like, what's the point? I wish we had some better rewards, some more rewards. Whatever. I'm just going to 100% this one and see how it feels. This whole series. Why not, right? What else am I going to do? We still are nowhere near 200. It's wet out. I can see my wiper wagging up front. Wiper wagging on the windshield. That's what I should have said. Dang it. Missed opportunity. slowly creeping up there, guys. 180. I don't think we're going to get it before we hit the full hill here. I think it only has 5 speeds. Because, yeah, we're revving out here. 8, 9. Yes. Thankfully before the hill. Chapter 3, Poster Child, originally designed by Marcello Gandini. The 1997 Lamborghini Diablo SV has a softened wedge-style design, including horizontally hinged doors. Go paint your car's body and make it really stand out in a crowd. That's a weird segue. Why doesn't it just say, like, take a photo of your car in Forza Vista and explode? Yeah, see? Take a photo. That'd have been cool. That'd have been a cool challenge. Anyway, we're going to paint it. It's already painted. Let's paint it again. Let's pick a stock color. That's always fun. Oh, great. Love it. All right, there we go. Let's see how long it takes for it to tell us that we got it. Chapter 4, the final one, Hot Pursuit. The Super Veloce model was introduced in 1995 as the rear-wheel drive counterpart to the all-wheel drive Diablo VT. Why didn't we get that one in the game? See if you can tame all that power and win a street race in the 1997 Lamborghini Diablo SV. We are sitting at A763. Let's see if we can massage that right up to A800. What I did want to do last time we were in here painting it, I wanted to lower it. It definitely needs that. Oh my gosh. It really doesn't lower it much, does it? It is crazy out back. I don't know if we can get all-wheel drive, but I would sure like it for this race. Oh, nice. Can we get turbo? Twin turbo? Yeah, it doesn't really change. That's weird. Fine, single turbo. That's weird. Let's get a wing. Let's have fun with it. We'll go back a couple points in the old PI. Since it's all-wheel drive now, let's give it 8 speeds. Let's really do this right. A race diff. We'll get the lightened drive shaft. Now let's see what we can get over here. Nice. Race exhaust, sure. Can we get any... Oh, I want that. I'll settle for the regular turbo so we can breathe a little better. There we go. Okay. Feeling better. Feeling good. Oh, we can get the lightweight flywheel too. No clutch to be had because we're all-wheel drive. Let's see if we can... step these out here. Oh, 801. That's pretty wide. All of it's 801. Is this as well? Got muscle car fitment here. Whatever. It's cool. A800. What would you call this? Is this pink? Or is it like magenta? Fuchsia? I know it's a iffy color. I wouldn't want one. All right. Route to Norte it is. For Funskis. My favorite track. My favorite course. Favorite layout. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to tune. We need to tune this. Oh, we're in the wet. Never good. But at least we have all-wheel drive. So now, tune car. We're going to check the gearing out here. It looks like we can go 199. Let's stretch that out a little bit. Can we get there? You know, Route to Norte is a little fast sometimes. 360 gearing. That's a weird number. Here we go. Oh. No, I'm not going to use the wheel. No. Temptation. Not happening. Alright, so we're clicking through. Feeling good. It's got that high-pitched, you know, definitely V12 sound. I think that's just too many cylinders. It doesn't make sense to me. I think you can do so much with a V8. And you can see the different improvement, you know, V8 to V6. And I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just, you know, how they package it, form factor, the physics of it all. Because you don't see a lot of V10s. You know what I mean? You think a V10, it's got to be better. Nope. For some reason, it just works out. V8s reign supreme. Or is like making power, but being efficient, being affordable. I think it's like a fine watch. You're like, you know, it's got a cool movement. It's got a V12. I know if like I mess something up in one of my cars, or if I just fear that I changed my oil in my daily Civic yesterday, and I was like, man, it's every time. It's like, oh, if I don't fill this up enough, make sure I put everything on tight. You know, don't like cross thread stuff. Don't double gasket stuff. Don't whatever, you know what I mean? Because if you don't watch it and keep up with it and your oil leaks out, it's catastrophic. But then again, it's only a Honda Civic 4-cylinder. Imagine something happening to this. You spin a rod bearing, you put a rod through the block. Oh my gosh, talk about a day record. I mean, if you're not prepared, if you don't have just crazy money, you're not going to be able to absorb that. You're not going to be able to fix that. Most people I know, if they have a car and something happens mechanically and it's not under warranty, they're starting over. They're back to the drawing board. They're like, yeah, what can I get? I can afford, $4.96 a month. Yeah, I can go 8 years. Yeah, I can do that. Crazy. And there you go. There is Ruta Norte in the 1997 Lamborghini Diablo SV. and it's pink. Cool. So we got the weekly challenge done in the bag. That's easy. I don't know. Am I going to go do a Warthog cross-country race? I guess I am. Maybe we'll leave that for the end of the video. I want to see what the treasure hunt has in store for us. Ooh, series reward card. There we go. We'll make something cool out of that. Maybe we'll put huge wheels on it and lower it. That'd be awesome. Treasure hunt need for steed. The clue is the Berlinetta is a top speed setter, a street racer at its best, A-class at most, but you'll want to boast as you uncover the treasure chest. So from what I can tell here, they want you to have that car pictured, that Ferrari Berlinetta, A-class, and win a street race. We just raced a street race, man. Dang. So Lamborghini to Ferrari. That's going to be fun. Ferrari, the Berlinetta. That's an older one. That's a 90s. I see what they're doing. The theme smacks you in the face. Berlinetta. Okay, I've driven this one. Looks like we can modify it a good bit because it has A717 as its current performance index number. And it said, A at most. So here we go. Back to the garage to modify another back to the 90s car. What do we want to do with this one? Let's do something a little different. Let's go engine. So there's a Ferrari V8. Is that a Lambo engine? I don't know. I don't know what these engines are. I'm going to get the 4.5 liter V8. Is that the 458? Is that how those numbers break down? I think that's more than enough power. We're going to need race. Yes. Let's get some stiff suspension. 771. I know we can't get a tire compound. That would be too... Ooh. Rally tires it is.
Nice.
You can go as wide as you want, and it actually went up in performance index. That's smart. Ooh, we can space them out, but they cannot be made wider, can they? Yep, there it is. One size wider. That's your whole thing, folks. Maybe we could put an ugly wing on it. 794. Okay, nice. Thank you. 798. Okay. No, whatever. We're making a racer here, folks. Can we go one more? Oh, just one. All right, so I have to do this in the editing room, but let's go race Ruta Norte, and we'll see if it's faster than that Diablo SV. I believe it was A800, and we'll see if it's faster. I'm not going to go crazy, but I am going to try. I'm going to try a little bit, Let's also look at the gearing in this thing a little bit. I don't think we can change it because I didn't do that. Actually, screw it. I didn't even do that, so let's go for gold. If we're screwed, we're screwed. So launch is going to be rough here. I guess that's where traction control steps in. Not bad. All those wide tires help, rally tires help. Love when a compound is able to be part of a build. When you have suspension, power, you have tires. Oh man, you're unstoppable. We don't have brakes though, but one of you guys told me that you don't need brakes. Why do we need to slow down? And I agree. It's more of a safety thing. They say when you build a car for yourself, like a street car, say you're going to build, a muscle car or a Honda, you're going to swap it, you need to upgrade the brakes first, because then when you go really fast, it's safe and you can slow down. I didn't upgrade my brakes. I put new brakes on it. So that's good enough, right? What came in my 70 horsepower CX, whatever brakes, whatever the size was. That's very good for a K20 Z3 with, I don't know, 240 horsepower at the crank. Sure. Who needs to stop? That being said, though, give yourself a lot of room if you're of that mentality or of that budget. Give yourself a lot of room on the road. Don't be tailgating people. You don't want to lose your whole build. Anyway, enough about Hondas. Let's talk about this Ferrari. Here we are. This thing's pretty good. Now, we didn't get all-wheel drive, and I didn't think we needed it. Plus, you know, Ferrari might sue. So, we got to keep it. We got to keep it Ferrari. That's why we went with that 4.5 liter V8, 458. I think that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. I can't believe Forza's not getting in trouble. That 5.2, that sounded like a Lambo thing. But maybe that's just because they're V10s. But that's sacrilege. You can't do that. Look at that prancing horse. I do wonder if this thing's faster. I'm sure we'll find out here towards the end. You guys may have went back and looked. Here it comes. That Lambo did have a crazy number for speed. Stock. So maybe this thing is slower. I don't know. Time-wise. It's a lot smaller. It's like an MR2. There you go, 233.5. And that should be our treasure hunt. Please let me get the clue. There it is. And there we go. We're going to travel to this XP sign, which should be very close. Adjacent. So it's inside here. I love the sound of this thing. This thing's pretty sporty. I wish they would put the chest in like hard to get places. I mean, I can't find it, so that's pretty hard to get. Must be over here. Am I on the wrong side? No. Oh, that's kind of hidden. At least the way I was coming at it. There you go. Don't want to mess up anybody's tables here. They're selling their wares. What was that? 90,000. Back to the 90s. Pretty cool stuff. Let's look at the photo challenge here before we go to our Halo vehicle. Hashtag the Carlton. Take a photo of the 1990 Vauxhall Lotus Carlton. And we get the police siren. If you don't already have it, you'll get it. You get a cool thumbnail there with the Audi in the back chasing. So we just need to load up the Lotus Carlton. So down to Lotus. I don't know the story of this. Somebody said something about it at some point when they added it. Oh boy. So we got that Commodore. That weird thing. Oh boy. Wouldn't that be weird if I don't have a Carlton? I'm kind of confused here. Alright, my bad. Yeah, Vauxhall Carlton. There we go. Lotus. I've never driven it in this game. They were in other Forzas. So let's pull one out to take a picture. It's going to be under Vauxhall. Don't make my mistake. And we're going to smash. And no new cars. I've already taken a picture of it. That's cool. Don't know how I did that. Must have did that in a race at some point. Or maybe I got rid of my Vauxhall Carlton. And there we go. Everything turned to gold except for today's daily. Win a cross-country event in the Halo car. So let's go here. Let's look at everything. Let's look at just the cross-country racing events. There we go. And let's do this one, Las Dunas. I have had this challenge before. I have had to race this, so I think I have an upgraded one. And that is AMG Transport Dynamics. There we have an A800 variant. Not a great racer. Kind of weird. Big and bulky, loud engine, heavy. You know, cool stuff. So here we go. Wish me luck. Is there someone? Is there one behind me? I can't look behind me, can I? Yeah, it's working now. Yep. Nice launch from him. Whoa. Now this is a crazy race if you guys haven't raced this one. Huge jump. Danger sign jump pretty much. We're going to go down through here. I don't know how that guy got... How did he almost land on top of me? So you kind of got to make it through. Wish you could put it in neutral. That'd be awesome. We're doing great right here. Not bad. Got a tight turn here all the way down. Make sure you hit that checkpoint. And only one extreme E that we have to face. It's all that sits between us and today's daily challenge being completed. And he's sitting there and not letting me pass. Oh, that's a tough one. Sometimes you'll get unsettled. I've been flipped over there many times. How can I not catch this fool? Gotta do better with the racing line here. Maybe bring it in a little tighter. We still have about halfway to go. Oh yeah, this always gets me too. Through here. Oh, we were on the inside, but stuck in third. Why won't it shift? Dog. Oh, this might be a tough one. He's running away from me now. Out through the fence. Ah. Yeah. Gonna take two. Alright, we might be fast enough to do this. Yes. So we muscled him out of the way. I hate to do it, but it had to be done. Now we have the Cupra liveried Extreme E. Huge jump out in the dunes. Wow. This is only 800. A lot of horsepower here to move this thing around. So it sounds wild, but it's really not. We're only going, 120. And there's the finish line. Tough landing. Burying the frame in the sand. That one will get you right there, that corner. Whew. Alright, that should be everything we need for this week's festival playlist. First video. We're going to be coming back tomorrow with the trial. And then that reward car, Mitsubishi FTO first drive. Maybe modified a little bit. It's going to be fun. There it is. That'll do, pig. That'll do. So we got the weekly challenge done. We got the daily done. We bought everything we could in the shop. We looked at everything else. Hit up the treasure hunt and the photo challenge. And that's going to be it. Good luck to you guys out there. And I will see you tomorrow in the next one. Later.